Shall we learn a new program using that if-else if statement? What's the question? Let's check the question. Okay. A prepaid taxi charges from the passengers as per the tariff given below. What are the conditions? Look at the conditions. In that table we have two columns. What are they? Distance and rate. Up to 5 km, rupees 100. For the next 10 km, rupees 10 per kilometer. For the next 10 km, rupees 8 per kilometer. More than 25 km, rupees 5 per kilometer. Write a program to input the distance covered and calculate the amount to be paid by the passenger. The program displays the printed bill with the details given below. What are they? Taxi number, distance covered and amount. This is the question. How to calculate the amount. Okay. What are the input variables here? Taxi number and distance travelled by the person. Okay. That are the input variable. Okay. We know how to input these variables into a program. Shall we start? Okay. See, this is a prepaid taxi system. Okay. In this one, how can you calculate the amount according to the condition? Please check the condition. See, for the first 5 kilometers, you have to pay 100 rupees. And for the next 10 kilometers, per kilometer, you have to pay 10 rupees. Okay. That means if you have 7 kilometers, if you traveled 7 kilometers, how can you calculate this according to these conditions? First 5 km we know 100 rupees plus remaining how many kilometers are left? We know total kilometer minus first interval. What is the first interval? 5. That means 7 minus 5 you will get 2. Then 2 into 10. Like that way we can continue this calculation. Okay. According to that table we will find out the amount. I will show you how to find out the amount using this program. In Java programming, how can you calculate this type of amounts? Okay. Shall we start? Okay. Shall we do this program with the help of a buffer reader? Okay. Then how can you start? Import java.io.star. We need to import IO package. Then what's the class name? You can give any class name. Here I am giving class taxi charge. Okay, then open the curly bracket. After that, you need to open the function. Public void main throws IO exception. Okay, then again you have to open the curly bracket. See the here I have displayed this one. Then buffer reader BR is equal to new buffer reader, new input stream reader, system.in. That's the next step. Then what are the values you have to input? You ask the you pass the message to the user. What are the values? You need to input first taxi number. Okay, to find out this program, we need a taxi number. Then first we will give the message, pass the message to the user how system.out.println enter the taxi number. Then how can you read that variable? In the taxi number. For that variable I give TNO. Okay, to read that taxi number. Int TNO equal to integer.parseInt of br.readline. Look at here. Okay, then what's the next value? We need to enter the distance travelled by that person. Okay, how can you ask system.out.println enter the distance travelled by the person. Okay, this is also a number. Because of that I declare the data type as int km. We can give as km to that variable kilometer, because this is this means a kilometer. Okay, then km is equal to integer.parseInt of br.readline. Okay, then what's the next step? We need to calculate we will find out the amount. How can you find out the amount? Using that equation. Then look at here. Please listen carefully. How can you solve this type of problem? I will show you. Easily we can find out this type of, or easily we can solve this type of problems. Okay, look at here. Shall we start? Okay. What are the condition? Let's check the condition. Less than or equal to 5, amount is 100. That's a fixed amount. Okay. Up to 5 kilometer, you have to pay 100 rupees. Okay, that's the first condition. That we can write like this. First we need to declare the amount. How can you declare the amount? Double amount is equal to 0.0. Okay. What's the next step? How can you apply the conditions? if kilometer less than or equal to 5. That's the first condition. Up to 5 we can write like this. Instead of writing this one, this is in mass. We will write this one in mass, less than or equal to like this. But in the case of Java, you have to write like this, less than equals with the equal symbol. Okay. Kilometer less than or equal to 5. Amount is equal to 100. That's a fixed amount. Okay. Then we can directly write amount is equal to 100. What's the next step? See, next 10 kilometers. That's the next condition. Next 10 kilometers means we have already 5 kilometers. We covered 5 kilometers. Next 10 kilometers means 10 plus 5. That means, what's the next interval? Less than or equal to 50. Per kilometer, 10 rupees. How can you calculate this one? Now, what's the next step? Else if. For the if there are more than one condition, we need to write else if statement. Okay. Else if kilometer less than or equal to 15. Okay. How can you calculate the amount? Amount is equal to, first already suppose the kilometer is 12. Then how can you calculate this one? First 5 kilometer from this one, first 5 kilometer we need to pay 100 rupees. Then how many are the kilometers left here? How many are there? How can you find out? 12 minus total kilometer minus first interval. You will get a 7. Then we need to pay this second interval for that one. That means into 10 plus. You will get like this, 100 plus 7 into 10. Then how can you find out this value? 100 plus kilometer, that means 12 minus 5 into 10. Okay. Then again I will write like this, 10 plus, this is our kilometer, kilometer minus first interval into amount. Okay. This is the way we have to calculate the amount. I think you understood the meaning. Okay. Then I will write here the same equation. First 5 kilometers amount we need to write first, then plus, then kilometer minus first interval into 10. Okay. Then put one semicolon. What's the next condition? See, next 10 kilometer. That means already we covered 15 kilometers. Next 10 means 15 plus 10, we will get 25. That means else if kilometer less than or equal to 25. See, 5 plus 10, 15. 15 plus 10, 25. Okay. Then how can you calculate the amount? Amount is equal to, see, for the first 5 kilometer we need to pay 100 rupees. Then for the next 10 kilometer we need to pay 10 per kilometer. That means 10 into 10 plus, how can you find out the next interval? Kilometer minus second interval. What is that? 50 into, what's the amount? 8. See, once more I will explain with an example. See, for example, if your kilometer is 20, just imagine if your kilometer is 20. Okay, how can you calculate this one? This 20 includes this 5 kilometer. That means 100 plus this 20 also includes inside in that interval less than or equal to 15 also. That means next 10 into 10 plus, already we finished 5 and 10. That means 15 kilometers we finished. Then how many are left? How can you find out? 20 minus second interval. What is second interval? 15 into amount. Amount is 8. See, then it will come like this. 10 into 10 plus 20 means kilometer. Kilometer minus second interval into 8. Like this way we can calculate this one. See the equation, 100 plus first interval into in that amount plus, sorry, second interval into that amount plus kilometer means minus second interval into that amount. Okay, this is the way we can calculate that amount. Then at last we have only one condition, one more condition we have. Then how can you write? With the help of else statement. No need to write it, else if. Okay, else statement we can calculate the amount. Amount is equal to first 5 kilometer we need to write 100. Then next 10 we have 10 per kilometer, that means 10 into 10. Next 10, one more interval is there. Next 10, 10 into 8. For the last one, how can you write? Kilometer minus totally we have, see, the final interval is 25. Then we need to write like this into 5. That's the final value. Okay. This is the way we have to calculate the amount. Okay. At last, they have, see, once more I will explain. For the first interval, kilometer less than or equal to 5, amount is equal to 100. Directly we can give. The next interval, that means next 10 kilometer, that means 5 plus 10 you will get a 15. Then how can you calculate? First interval amount plus kilometer minus first interval into amount. Then for the next 10, that means 15 plus 10 you will get the interval as 25. Then how can you calculate? First amount plus first interval into amount plus, sorry, second interval into amount plus kilometer minus second interval into 8. Okay, at last how can you calculate? First 5, this is for the first 5 kilometers. This is for the next 10. This is for the next 10. Last, see, totally we will get a 25. After greater than 25, how can you calculate? Kilometer minus 25 into 5. This is the way we can solve this program. Okay, I think you understood the meaning of the calculation. Okay, let's print the next values. That question then mentioned you have to print the values of that taxi number, distance traveled and amount. How can you print the values? With the help of a system.out.println statement. Okay, at last we need to give the output to the user. There is a format in the question. Using that format, you give the output to the user. What's the format? Look at the question. Taxi number with a space, give the value, and next distance with the space, give the value, last amount also. Okay. How can you print the values? Using the system.out.println statement. See the format, taxi number with this line, then close the inverted comma, plus give the variable name. Here we had given TNO for the taxi number. I will give here, then close the bracket, semicolon. The next statement, distance. For the distance we are giving like this, system.out.println with the double inverted comma, distance, then plus km. This variable is used to enter the distance. We can give the kilometer like this. System.out.println amount. In that amount variable, we stored that amount. Okay. Then like this way we can print the values. I think you all understood the meaning of this one, or understood the program. How can you solve the program like this program, sir? Last we have to give the variable description also. What's the use of this? Then close the bracket. Then only you can give the variable description. TNO is equal to enter the taxi number. Then KV is equal to distance traveled by the person. And last amount is equal to find the amount. This is the way to calculate the taxi amount. Then I think you all understood this one. Please try to understand like this problems, and only you can solve the next problems also. If you like this one, please share to others. If you want to get my previous videos, please subscribe my channel. Okay, thank you.